ability is not inability. And I also want you, all of us here, we say thank you to Microsoft. We just say thank you to them. Just say thank you to them. I want your hand signs, or even if you want to clap, just say thank you to Microsoft for whatever they've done. Otherwise, I love you so much. I would have done a song. I don't know if you'll translate. So can we try? Can we try? I can do a song. It's okay. I don't need the umbrella. Now I want the sunlight. Thank you so much. So are you ready for the song? The song is very simple. It is called I'm a Leader. So it's called I'm a Leader. I'm a leader, I'm a leader, I'm a leader, I'm a leader. In Kenya, Africa, I'm a leader. Everywhere in the world, I'm a leader. I put God first in my leadership. I will change Africa, I will change everywhere. Everywhere that I go, I become number one. I'm a leader, I'm a leader. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you all, and excuse me because I have to go back to Nairobi, but remember, put God first and you are a leader. I want you to say, I'm a leader. Leader.
Our country manager, Mr. Kunda Wasika.
I don't think I have the competency, or I've gotten the competency of your public speaking capability. So I'm not going to try to compete with you because you did an incredibly good job in giving the history of what had happened with this school. So we're very excited to be here as Microsoft and our partners. It will be remiss of me not to start, with the protocol. And I think I would like to quickly do that and get that out of the way before I bring forth my message. So I'd like to start off by thanking the board of directors, the outgoing, I think he's just left, Mr. Wafula, and also the incoming board of director, Madam. Thank you for hosting us today. I would also like to thank the management of the school, both the primary school, Mrs. Sarah David, and also the secondary school, Mr. Anthony. Thank you very much. I'd also like to thank Mr. Rafton for that great rendition and message that you gave the children a few minutes ago. I will end by thanking our partners, Technobrain. Let me start with Technobrain, one of our very strong partners. The Computer Revolution also is here with us. We also have Acquit, who's one of our partners in the citizenship space. And also I Choose Life, who's also here with us. So since it's us, I'm not sure whether to call the Microsoft people or what to say to the Microsoft people that have come, because we are the ones here doing this activity today. But I'd like to also thank the Microsoft team, all the Microsoft team who have sacrificed a lot of the time today to be here. Today is basically our employee volunteer day, and we've decided that we were going to come and spend the time with you in the school. So there's a bit of history to what you said earlier on about Tonya Karaoke, and I want to start from there. Tonya Karaoke is actually the oldest employee in Microsoft today who's still here in Microsoft Kenya. She started with the organization. She was one of the pioneers of Microsoft when we started about 20 years ago. And it's interesting to see the relationship and how that has evolved, because many of us, are newcomers, to Microsoft. That's that whole story of Tonya and Kellington, then Mark Matunga, who has now left the organization and has moved to a partner organization called Intel, and all the work that they've done with you is really appreciative, and it's great hearing that history of what has happened over the years. If we now bring it forward to recent history, I'm also speechless of the work that Newton has done, because he's the guy that I think, in my view and in my perspective, is a rare gem. Okay? Is an individual who has engaged and galvanized the whole Microsoft team, in different ways, not just in this school, but across the community, to do good to our brothers and sisters. I was also very excited, to hear and to see the great work that Divesh, our chief finance officer, had done, in this school, sacrificing his time, sacrificing his holiday, and coming here, to donate books, is also remarkable and incredible. And also to the citizenship team, Alex, Caroline, and the whole team. I've gotten very good feedback, about the work that individuals within the team have put together, to make this happen today. I can't but say a big, big, big thank you, for the great work that you have sacrificed as a team to be here today. So we're very excited to share this day with you. There's a lot Microsoft is doing as an organization, across the globe. We as a company, our vision is basically to empower individuals, to empower organizations across the globe and across the planet to achieve whatever they think that they want to achieve. That's our vision as a company. And I can see that we're living some of that vision today, even in this part of the society that seems to have been neglected in one way, and misunderstood mostly. Because, I heard the chairman of the outgoing board say that some of these kids are often misunderstood. Okay? And, I like the fact that, the management team, have even created sign languages to speak to these children. I can do a couple. There's one that goes this way. There's one that goes this way. There's one that goes this way. There are many sign languages that you have developed, to speak to these children. And I think I have a renewed respect for the teachers that are teaching the impaired children. A renewed respect because, I've been in Kenya for, I'd say right now, 2.5 years, about 2.5 years. But prior to now, I was here for 6 years. But I did a lot of traveling all over the place. So I was never in Kenya. My children started calling me uncle. But I've been here for 8 years in total. But one of the challenges that I've faced is I've just really not been able to speak Kiswahili as a language. And just imagine the language that our teachers here have had to learn, a different type of language to speak to these children. That means they've stretched themselves, okay? They've actually stretched themselves beyond their natural language to learn another language that is helping them communicate with this part of society. we must really applaud them, for this. So I will ask in the sign language everyone to do the round of applause. Huh? Amazing. So as Microsoft, we're really grateful, for the work that is happening here. I'd like to also encourage, the several individuals, within the team, to participate in community work. We as a team have come together today and have decided that we were going to come out, left the business, left whatever we were doing, came all the way to Machakos, and have engaged, in different ways. We've done some activities since we came into Machakos today. We've actually gone to the computer center, where, we're empowering some youth. We've gone to speak to them this morning. We went and met the county head, who runs the youth and development of the Machakos County, and shared, some initiatives with her. And we've now come here to the School of the Deaf. Within the School of the Deaf, we've done certain things. I've had the opportunity and the privilege to plant a tree. I've never planted a tree before in my life, but I've done it today. Which is a landmark. And we've also done other things, like I was amazed to see what our technology can do. The fact that this same Skype that we use so naturally on a day-to-day basis, talking to friends, talking in businesses, talking to different organizations and all, the fact that you have this translator where you can have a deaf person communicating with communicating with someone who's able to speak, in Dubai is amazing. Where you're able to translate and there can be a conversation going on with both individuals, and this is what we as Microsoft stand for. We want to empower people. We want to continue to empower the different parts of society, and we really want to live our vision as a company. With that, I think what we're doing here today is really a landmark, is something that we're very excited about, as the Microsoft team, and our partners who have joined us today. I also understand that amongst us, I think I didn't do that introduction earlier, we have the National Bank of Kenya, who's also here and participating. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us, today. We really appreciate this. This is a real big day, for Microsoft as a team. We feel very excited about the work that we're doing here, and we will continue. Our commitment is as individuals, okay? So that is one commitment that we can give to you today. And with that, I think it's a good time, to basically share some of the things that we have brought forward today to share with our dear children, okay? You can see here we have brought some exercise books, some stationaries, there's sanitary pads, and I believe that will be given by the ladies. And there are some games, skipping ropes, crayons, sharpeners, football, and all of that, for activities, in the school. I hear you are the physical education, so you're going to use it. You're going to make sure that you do it to good use. Yeah. So let me talk about two things. you'll notice that I skipped the tablets and I skipped the website. And that is related to technology, both of them, okay? It's related to the work that we do each day. It's related to our vision as a company, where basically we've redefined ourselves as Microsoft to be what you call a devices and a platform company. Microsoft as an organization is about devices, and we work with different partners, who develop or who build devices across the globe. There are different devices that we as Microsoft support. And today, we have also thought it wise to bring, the Techno device, which is a tablet. There are about 19 of them. And there will be applications that will be installed, that will enable these children participate in this whole digital economy. Because there's no way anyone can progress without understanding the digital world. There is a correlation between the digital world and prosperity. One of the other things that we've done is to help stand up your websites. So there's been a team that has designed the website. I believe you've seen it, and I hear that you like what you see. There's been a team that has developed that website. This website, will allow you propagate a lot of the work that you're doing as a community.